I just picked up some DJ Crawler tires for my FMS FCX24 Blazer. Today I'll be mounting them up and then taking them for a test run in the woods. I went with these tires because I was trying to keep the Blazer looking pretty stock. Didn't want some massive mud bogging tires on it. And I did like the tread pattern of these. They're not licensed as a BF KO2, but the tread pattern looks very, very similar. So what's on here originally is actually a licensed Cooper Discoverer tire. They're actually pretty decent for stock tires, but they just are not. They're pretty stiff rubber, so they do not really conform to your obstacles very well. But these are on actual bead locks, so we should be able to mount up these DJ Crawlers on there, no problem. The wheels came off really simply. Just undo your center wheel nut and it slides right off. Then look on the back side and you have 4 Phillips screws that need to come undone to take the bead lock apart. Now that we got those taken off of there, just kind of pick them apart, and there you have it. These are all plastic bead locks, so they're not very heavy, is the only downside. Yep, that's the bead lock there. You can just tell these are so much sticky, they almost stick to each other there when you crumple up, where this just flexes right back out. You can hear it. So I got that ring inserted into the new tire now, and then I just have to clamp the bead lock back over it again. And just make sure the bead is set, and then tighten up the 4 screws, and you're good to go. After repeating that process 3 more times, we were all mounted up. The tires are pretty dang similar in size. The DJ Crawlers might be just a touch wider, but the original stock tires might actually be a slight bit taller. But since they're so close in size, there shouldn't be any need to trim the body or anything. There shouldn't be any rubbing going on. Unfortunately, my front bumper took a bit of a beating during a travel back from Utah, so looks a bit janky at the moment. So I think they might do a little worse than the stock ones in dirt, just because the tread pattern is a little more narrow. And then since they're a stickier compound, the dirt likes to just stick to the tires instead of kind of brushing off. It's still getting it done, but definitely some slippage going on. Okay, we got a little side hill here, and then a steep incline if it doesn't roll. Some flubber stuffers would be good. You can see the sidewall kind of folding under the tire there. But I don't know if I want to spend 35 bucks on this, because I really don't drive it all that much. It's been kind of a budget truck. This is really the first big upgrade I've done to it, and it's whatever, like 13 bucks. So it's honestly pretty solid performer right out of the box. Yeah, you can see them kind of folding in on themselves there. Yeah, I think this is a little steep. Maybe if I took the back cap off, but a little steep for the Blazer. See if we can find any line. Yeah, there you can see them kind of folding in on themselves. So I don't know, flubber stuffers would be nice to put in there, but we'll see if that ends up happening. You can see since that tread pattern is so tight and narrow, the mud just kind of gets packed in there, and I think that's causing it to lose traction. Yeah, this is definitely more suited for these tires over here. And the bumper hung me up. Nice. See how far we can make it on this stump over here. It's a pretty tricky obstacle, especially with how square this truck is. The Power Wagon can do it if you take the perfect line. Already sliding. Yeah, you can see it really likes just the smooth rock. Just goes over that real nice. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, it's tough to come out and pick just a single tire, because especially here in Michigan, we have such a variety of terrain. We have quite a bit of dirt, but then we also have nice like field rocks like that. We got wood, we have creeks, so just a wide variety of terrain, and it's tough to pick a tire that works for everything. These I feel like are a pretty good all-around tire. They're not amazing at anything, but they're not terrible at anything. And that's kind of what I was going for, keeping the scale look and just keeping the whole truck pretty stock looking, but just kind of subtly boosting the performance of it. Because I could have gone on and thrown on some big mud boggin or huge tires like I did with my Power Wagon, but that really wasn't the goal with this truck. I just want a nice scale looking tire that would perform decently. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how they look on the truck. I'm happy that I was able to reuse the stock bead locks, so I didn't have to buy wheels. I just mount up the tires, and really didn't cost me all that much money, and it definitely helped the performance. If you're out in like Utah or you do a lot of crawling on like just sheets of rock, I think these would be a great tire. If you're more like mud bogging and dirt and water, probably not so great. If you just want a good all-around tire, I would definitely consider these. I'll put the links down below in the description, and other than that, guys, that's about it. I'll catch you in the next one.